Like, if I had my way, I wanted to get married at 25. That's how early.
This is a safe space. If you're seeing this is a safe space.
Responsibility.
I will not.
Don't blame a man.
I will not. Okay? I'm never wrong. If I do something, if I walk into fire and you watch me walk into fire and the fire burns me, it's your fault. Even if you tell me that even if you tell me that I shouldn't enter the fire and I still enter it, it's your fault because you could have done more.
Please, is it too late for me to decline this?
Decline now. Decline. I'll post your declination. This is it. Is it? I don't know. Hi guys. Welcome to another episode. I don't know how to start this episode because I'll call you Salem so that you'll be triggered.
My name is Salem. Why do you call me Salem?
Welcome to another episode of Is This a Safe Space with Osasbaby. Am I calm? I have no idea. We're going to find out as we move. Today, I brought the very guy that inspires creators. Now, the very first time I came across his page, black and white, 2019, I saw his content and I was like, who is this? Who is this black guy wearing black that thinks you can't see the black in his black and white videos? Well spoken, with a hint of northern accent. You know, we're used to Lagos Agberos region. And I was like, very interested. I followed him. And I started posting his stuff on my story till he noticed me. Right? And then he followed me back. And today, we're here. It's been 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5-6 years of following and keeping up with SalemKinging. The one who doesn't like to be called Salem. Because, why? Do you think you're a witch? Do you think it's likely
point
to
of correction?
witchcraft?
5-6 years of you disturbing my life. You refuse to add that part.
I have never disturbed you. If anything, I think that I'm the most conservative and quiet friend that you have.
Is this a safe space?
It's absolutely safe.
Can I call you out on your nonsense BS?
I am not. I don't have. Just so you know, on my space, I'm not badly behaved. I don't have nonsense behavior. I'm perfect. Okay. So yeah, I'm the.
Is this
coolest.
objectively speaking, or is this the kind of thing where like the lecturer is like A is for God, B is for
Research.
me?
I did my research. Other guests have confirmed that I'm cool, calm, and collected. So.
I thank God I know all the guests that have been here. I'm going to DM them.
No. Even the audience will tell you that I'm cool, calm,
No.
and collected.
I would DM the guests
You
directly.
don't need to do that. Don't put yourself through all the stress, right? You have to be busy creating for creators.
Please, audience, is this how she disrespects all her guests? Because I feel very like I want to stand up and leave.
You
right?
can't stand up and
Osas,
leave.
you don't give me water since I come this place.
I don't need you to drink water, so you will not relax. I need your throat to be closed. I need your throat to scratch you so that
It's
you
a safe space. It's a dry place.
Yeah. On purpose. Do you want Coke?
No, I'm fine. I'm getting fat. I'm trying not to drink Coke. Don't offer me Coke. Coke is literally my weakness.
Don't say that about yourself. You're not fat. Say good things about yourself. Like, I'm slim thick.
I don't want to be slim thick.
That's what you say, because you're not there. You're slim thick.
I'm sure I try to stop. I'm trying to not drink Coke as much as possible. So you cannot be offering me Coke.
Okay. Do you want Coke?
I always want Coke, but don't offer me Coke.
Okay, what of Coke Zero? And I'll place Jam from 45 for you.
Not
Would that work?
interested. No.
Okay, that's
To
fine.
start this episode, let me do
We have started. You can join me when you want to join.
Good.
So
See, all the places I've been around the world, I'm treated well. I'm treated with respect. And these are not people who even have known me for a very long time. I come on the podcast, and they just treat me very well. Even the introduction, they don't go mentioning my name wrongly in the name of trying to be humorous.
I'm not trying to be humorous. I'm just asking, do you think that if we call you Salem, you transform to a witch? Because Salem is very, is associated with witches.
That's like me asking you that, what will happen if I call you Prudence? Is your name Prudence?
Well, I'm prudent. It's a characteristic. Don't worry. There's nothing you want to call me that I've not been called. Virtuous, virus, antivirus, no worries. Been there, done that.
Somebody called you virus.
Yeah, in
Like,
secondary
they
school now,
saw
that
your-
was my nickname.
Oh my god.
For people that could not pronounce virtuous, they call me virus. I only adopted Osas in 2017.
Were you answering? Like,
Yeah,
when people would
I will
call
not
you?
answer. Okay. Yes, now. So you have to answer so that they will be it will shame them.
Yeah, because if you now say, oh, don't
you now
call me
say, don't
that,
call
you
me
now
that.
double down.
You call me virus. I'll say yeah. Antivirus. Antivirus was because they wanted to add respect, so they put the anti to make like anti-virus.
I don't think that's the anti. Like, the anti that comes before virus means like anti.
And so I mean, when virus did not work, they put anti to put respect, and it didn't work. Okay.
You've really been through a lot, oh.
I don't think that was a lot. I think I put people through.
No, the fact that you don't think is a lot is like it shows that is a lot. You get.
What if I tell you that my seatmate in JS3 put me down on the chair and he punched me silly?
So I know this is a safe space, but like me, I didn't sign up to be your therapist.
Oh, I'm
So, like,
I'm telling you everything. I'm laying everything down on the table. In just one, Femi beat me up because I didn't like him. In just three, Odinaka beat me
I
up
mean,
because
they don't tell me that's what's happening on this podcast, though.
Huh? Do you want to be my therapist or not?
I know, definitely.
I mean, I called you here
not
to speak.
be your
I called you
therapist.
here to speak on something different. Why are we deviating?
What did you call me to speak? You've not till now. I don't know the thing that you brought me.
Thank you very much for that question. First of all, like I said, he inspires creators, right? It's the reason I'm creating today. Okay.
So are you saying like you would never like this? What would you have done without me?
I would have
nothing?
stopped.
Wow.
I would
So
have
I'm
stopped.
the reason why.
You are you are the thorn in my life.
Wow. If not for me, there will be no.
There was a time that I was on break, and I opened Instagram, and you were there shouting. I said, "Baba, calm down now." I was triggered, but I picked up the camera and I shot. But it was very triggering for me, because can't you just call me or something? Why are you putting my business out there?
I want to go with saying I've really helped your life. Like, if not for me, you wouldn't have a career.
I wouldn't deny. I wouldn't. Just to make you feel better, if it makes you sleep at night, no problem.
No, it's,
You have.
it's in fact. It's not. This is not about my sleeping. It's about like what is true.
When you started out in your father's house, in that your room in your father's house with those books behind you, did you think that you would ever create for Osas? And like, did you have the conviction that this thing that I'm doing, there's an Osas coming that would feel it?
My target audience was definitely not people like you.
What are people like me?
But someone like you.
Who is someone like me?
Let's not exploit.
I would
shall we?
love to explore that.
No, let's focus on
What do
the
you mean
topic.
people like me?
Let's focus on the subject that you
Okay,
asked.
alright.
Do you get? Yeah. People like you who don't like to stay on topic, for example. But I wanted to inspire people who wanted to be creative, who wanted to put their thoughts out into the world, because that's something that I was myself, right? I didn't know. I was not trying to be a content creator. I just knew that I wanted to teach. I wanted to share stuff with the world. And I'm like, okay, how do I communicate this in a way that people can remember for a long time, to the point where when they're in a real life situation, they don't have to rack their brain to remember, what I said, and it has helped a lot of people. Some I looked forward to it helping, and then some others, I'm grateful that it reached them, even though it wasn't part of the plan.
It wasn't intended for people like me. But I think it was, because like you said, you were trying to create for people that were trying to be creative. Or do you mean that I wasn't trying, I was already creative, that's why it wasn't intended for me?
No, you were giving up.
I was
know
giving
that
up.
said you would.
Every day I always give up.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up I give up, but I never go through with it. I just need to drink Gary and I'm good.
So it's food, like your problem is always food.
Like my favorite food is Gary and milk and guinea fowl. Gary, milk, guinea fowl, sugar, ice block. So I've tried different variations. Gary and turkey doesn't work. Gary and
Gary and
chicken,
what?
turkey
Okay.
doesn't work. Gary and chicken doesn't work. Gary and Titus fish works. Gary and
Titus
fish.
fish like in the can, or like the one you fry
in
yourself?
the can, okay. You want to fry by yourself, when you put in your air fryer and eat. I have air fryer, they bought it for me now. That I should take my healthy life serious. I also have. Do you have microwave?
I have microwave.
Well,
then microwave is normal. It's air fryer that is not normal.
Air fryer. You don't have air fryer.
I have.
I
have because I'm married.
Oh.
It's not like I didn't go out there and seek an air fryer. In fact, we got it as one of our wedding gifts. My wife uses it. I don't know how to use it. Me, I still like my stuff deep fried.
Why would you put things in oil?
It's delicious.
Do you like Gary?
I don't hate it, but I don't have like this special affinity you have where you're talking about it as if you're describing heaven.
Well, I mean, what's your comfort food?
Ooh.
Yam.
I thought you wanted to say my best food.
Yam.
I feel like my best food is different from my comfort food. My comfort food is ice cream. Like one scoop of ice cream when I'm very sad. Yeah, I like that.
Why one scoop in particular?
So one scoop, when I finish eating it, I'm happy. I'm just like, okay, I was sad, but all is well with the world. But if it's more than one scoop, at the second scoop, I'm just like, what am I even doing? What the hell is this? This is so rubbish. I'm swimming in mud.
Now.
So that's me at the second scoop. But after one scoop, it's just like, yeah, I'm not losing my entire, grasp on reality. I'm still good. I just needed a pick me up.
Do you enjoy creating videos for us, people like me?
Again, I'm not making videos for you.
You are.
The fact that they reached you and helped you. I insist
that you are.
The fact that they reached you and helped you is
if you were not,
coincidence.
You would not have popped up on my timeline.
I popped up on your timeline because you had liked my stuff in the past. You had commented.
So how did I like your stuff? Didn't you pop up on my timeline for me to like your stuff?
Maybe somebody else shared it and you were watching their stories.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe somebody that you follow shared it, then you saw it because you were following them and you're like, I resonate with this, which is wild to me because I didn't know that you had it in you to resonate with something so good.
So what do you think I resonate with on the internet?
I do not care about you that much.
You do? Oh, you do. I put it to you that you do. You do. When you used to live in Abuja, I feel like I've used the word jealous a lot on this podcast. Well, yeah, I actually was jealous of the kind of non-chaotic lifestyle that you guys were living. Abuja was always meeting up, hanging out, having fun.
Yeah.
And it was irritating to me.
Why would it be irritating to you that somebody else has something good?
No, not somebody else. You guys in Abuja, you creators.
Yeah. Abuja was nice. Like, what my entire journey, like me learning to make videos, actually came from that group of people that I used to hike with every Saturday. And just that process of us
do you see why it's irritating?
And making videos of us hiking. That's how I learned to edit videos.
Do you see how casually he said hiking? I can't say that here.
Where you want hike?
I can't even say that I want to casually go to the beach in Lagos.
Yeah,
because there's no beach. So you see where my hate comes from. Because you guys will hang out on Saturday, hang out on Sundays. Don't you have homes?
I mean, I guess it was at the time when I was hanging with those people, I needed that because I was in a period of my life where I had a 9-to-5 and I was giving more and more of my time to content creation. But that's not something my parents understood because what was that you are doing, So I needed to be around people who considered that serious and people around whom my creativity found better expression. I feel like everybody needs that. So yeah, that group of people that I was hanging out with was feeding that need I had for community of creative people, community of people who saw the world like I did, community of people who appreciated that social media is not an entire waste of time. Do you get? So it was really helpful. I don't always know. I cannot just assume now.
Of course I get.
Yeah, based on your track record, I can't assume
I don't
that
have
know.
I'll call you Salem.
Please, I don't call you Salem.
What was your 9-to-5?
I was working in a real estate company. I was sales and marketing associate.
Oh, you've always been in marketing. I mean, in your bloodline.
Yeah. I don't know that I would say it was my bloodline, but
it still is.
I learned a lot from that process because we were selling like luxury property. So I learned a lot about like behavioral economics and how people make decisions to part with money and all that stuff that I learned about, which I now ended up applying to how I tell stories about the most random thing on Instagram.
How do people part with money?
Eh?
What leads people to part with money?
It's always an emotional decision.
Oh.
That is real. Do you want to go down that rabbit hole?
I mean, mine is always impulsive.
Yeah.
But impulse is an emotion, so. You're probably
Yes.
right.
What do you mean probably? You literally said impulse is emotion. That would mean I am definitely right.
I
What's
think
the
you're probably
inside
right.
again? No, if you say probably, that means there's a percentage, chance that I'm right and a percentage chance that I'm not right.
I might not consider myself an emotional being.
You literally said impulse is an emotion.
Yeah.
How are you people doing this thing? How do people be on this podcast? I can't argue with you. Like, I can't argue with you objectively. Why?
I'm always right. Ask the audience. They'll tell you. Am I always right? I am.
But yeah, it's always an emotional decision, even though a lot of people would not agree that it is. Of course, at the end of the day, for some decisions, like if someone wants to buy a house, the decision is not as impulsive as them deciding, oh, I'm craving ice cream. It's not the same. Maybe for you, I mean, who knows? But for most people, a house is something they are considering on so many levels. So you need to take into account all the things they are considering in how you market it, in how you present it to them at every stage of the sale. It's the same thing with social media. It's like, I want to communicate this idea. Who am I speaking to? What problems do they have? How do I make sure that I'm able to... You calm down now.
You're speaking to me now. I'm telling you that. You say, what am I speaking
I'm
to?
speaking to the audience
Hey,
too
no,
now.
you're speaking to me too now.
But this is not about you. Like, in the moment, it's not about you.
Okay.
Jesus. Anyway, now I've lost my train of thought.
And you say, who am I speaking to? Where? Who? Why?
Now did you say that? Oh my god. I said, who am I speaking to? What are their problems? And how do I present this thing I want to say in a way that they immediately see themselves in what I'm talking about? That's how I'm always thinking about content.
You're speaking to me though.
Big question for you.
Don't question me. It's a dictatorship here.
I'm not questioning you. I'm asking you a question. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
difference. Do you get?
No.
Why does your authority feel threatened by the fact that I am inquisitive?
My manhood. My ego comes with my manhood.
I don't think I can make it to the end of this episode. Now I've forgotten the question I wanted to ask. That's not the question I wanted to ask. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
Thank you. I win. I need a deep dive into your childhood, your typical childhood, because I'm always very interested, right?
How did you do that?
I need to know. I know. I said I need to know what shaped you, because me, I know that what shaped me is. I don't even know what shaped me.
This is not about you. This episode is not about you. I'm the guest.
You are. What gives? Who said such?
The only reason why I'm still in this chair is for old time's sake. If not, you don't stand up. Waka
Old time sake. Old time, new time, future time. You're here.
What shaped my childhood? So I grew up in a Christian home. I grew up with a family. My parents were ministers, but they weren't... Like, they were very serious about their faith. And it wasn't just because they were ministers, because they weren't like nominal Christians. It was... I saw their faith in practice every single day, how they would involve God in their decisions, how they would apply things from the Word of God into like practical real life situations. That's stuff that they practiced and that's stuff that they taught us also. I also grew up in a house where my dad encouraged questions. So if you had like a very deep question, he liked it when you would bring those questions to him. After morning devotion, we wouldn't just pray and sing and read Bible, but he would now say, okay, any questions? And you would ask questions. So it forced all of us to like be very curious people, to never take anything at face value. We always questioned everything. And I think that's the guy I still am till today. Whatever it is I'm learning, whatever it is I'm trying to figure out, I'm always thinking about it beyond the surface. I'm always just trying to dig deeper. I grew up reading a lot of books also because my dad had an extensive library. So you couldn't say you were bored. You're just like, oh, see books, go and read type thing. So even as a child, I'd read a lot of books. I'd read John Maxwell, Miles Monroe, all those people. I didn't really understand what I was reading, but I think it's that type of thing that it just stays with you, and then one day you grow up and you need certain solutions and find that you already have them, and you don't remember the way you learned how to handle something like that, but you just already knew somehow. Yeah, that's it. I have 3 sisters, so I don't know if that shaped my childhood in any way, but I guess it did. Because my sisters shared a room, but I always had my own room because I was the boy. Not because they were favoring me or anything, just because I was the boy. But my mom, we didn't have separate female roles or male. My sisters know how to wash car. My sisters know how to do anything that, a guy can do around the house. And me too, I used to wash plates. So there was no, it was whether you're the one doing it today or there was no, oh, this is for the guys, this is for the girls type thing. That's the kind of home I grew up in. I went to boarding school. Boarding school was fun.
That's the first.
Yeah, boarding school was fun. I think I appreciate my boarding school experience more because after I finished boarding school, I went to a private university. And my private university experience was worse than boarding school.
What uni did you go to?
I don't know that I want to give them free promo.
What did you study?
Economics.
As how?
What do you mean as how?
You studied economics?
Unfortunately.
Was it your choice?
When I was going to uni, I was 15 years old. No, I was 14 when I was filling my JAM form. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do in my life, honestly.
I don't think you should know what you want to do. Okay, well.
Yeah, so my dad was just like... I was in commercial class in secondary school. And my options were limited. I knew I couldn't do accounting. I was terrible at it. I couldn't do any science course because I wasn't in science class. My dad was like, economics is good though, it's very good. People that study economics, they graduate, study investment banking and you can make a lot of money. He said, no, you can do your master's in finance or investment banking and make a lot of money. So I said, okay. And they didn't force me or anything, but they just gave me a suggestion and I ran with it. So huge mistake, Sha.
Have you done your master's in finance?
No. You know that people they talk say I'm looking for a man in finance, not be me.
I think you should have.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, life took me in different directions.
You're so profound. It stresses me out.
Wow, you're giving me compliments. Wow.
For your age, God, are you 40?
What do you mean for my age? I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm 29. Should somebody be 29 years old and not...
At 40, you're never supposed to be old. At 29, you're still supposed to be running up and down on the streets, under the rain. Which brings me to you being married. Your Zikoko interview, when they said, are you married? And you said, very married. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
So what does not very married look like? What does not very married look like?
You're a Lagos baby, you would know.
I would,
People are always tweeting about how married men be responding now. Sometimes when you ask them how I'm married, I'll be like, yeah, kinda.
And well.
So I didn't want to be like that. That's why I said very. So that there's no I'm unequivocally married. Because they be asking people and they'll say, yeah, kinda, or I'm married, but I wish I met you before I met my wife. All those things. I only know this from the tweets, by the way. I don't.
Of course. If it was somebody else I was saying, I would have questioned it. But it's you. Yeah,
all those weird answers that men normally have to, are you married? And now women have to ask, are you married? Is someone married to you? Do they know that? All that stuff. So it was on a light note, to be very honest. I wasn't trying to annoy any.
So you're not trying to sub us?
Sub who? The
rest of us.
I think if you feel sub, that's a you problem.
It's a me problem.
Yeah.
That's your final answer.
That's my final answer.
Good and fine. When you said you grew up in a house where you had your own room.
Yeah.
Then you grew up as an adult that did not like having people put hand in your food. If you grow up with siblings, how is that possible? Are you guys just well groomed, well raised? Because I don't think that even if you're well raised as siblings cross every boundary there is.
Yeah. Honestly, that's true, Sha. I think being the firstborn helped.
Oh, you're the firstborn.
Yes, I was the firstborn.
Nice to meet you. Cool firstborn.
May God meet us at the point of
Amen.
our need. Amen. My mom used to always joke, even with my mom, if my mom like couldn't finish her food, and she'd say, "Oh, I can't finish it. Do you want to eat?" I'll say yes. Then I would go and like drop her spoon in the kitchen and take my own spoon. And she always be like, "Why are you doing that? Like,
Actually,
I'm your mother."
why?
And she'll say, "I brush my mouth more than you. I'm cleaner than you. So what's this?" But that's just the way I was as a child.
I would be so mad. Like I would literally go crazy.
That's the way I was as a child. So I think like part of that has followed me into adulthood, where I'm just like, I just want to eat in my plate. So I'm trying to figure out why that is, or you know, where I got it from. And now that I'm married, I'm like opening up a little bit. You know, my wife told me that if I eat something and I enjoy it, the natural thing you should want to do is say, "Oh, this is so nice, try it."
Yeah.
"Oh, I didn't know that." Me, I did not know.
What?
If I'm enjoying something, like I want to enjoy it more. I don't.
Like you don't want to put people on. It's the same. It's the
Other
same.
things, like with other things. So if I'm
If
enjoying
you can, I feel like you put people onto music that you like,
Yes.
right? So I feel like you should apply to every aspect of your life.
Food is where I draw the line.
You can't draw the line at food. It's
the
food.
line is thick.
It's just food.
The line is thick. The line is thick like this, my finger.
So you're still in that space.
I'm working on it. You know, God is working on it on me. There's
I
something.
mean, I like that you're actively working on it, Sha.
Yeah. So well, it's not. I can't say I'm working on it. It is working on me. You know, there's one thing our counselor told us one time, that you don't just work on your marriage will work on you as a person. So that's happening, and I'm changing.
If you had come to meet me, I would have said the same thing to you.
I seriously doubt it.
I would have said the same thing to you.
I know, I would not have come to you with my wife for premarital counseling.
No, you should have.
No!
Because me too, off camera, I'm wiser than my age. If you turn off the camera now, I go wise. So you should have come to meet me. I would have given you a premarital counsel.
So now camera, they off your wisdom.
So the thing is, I don't want people people are already in love with me, right? I don't want them to be head over
How do you
heels.
know this?
They tell me every day, and I know because I make it a point of duty to.
Are you sure they don't have like ulterior motive?
They're obligated to be in love with me. It's
They're
like,
just saying it maybe because they want to curry your favor or something.
I don't have any favors to give. They know.
You have nothing to offer.
So they know that they have
Are you
to.
saying you have nothing to offer?
Them, just
In
myself
general.
and this podcast and you. I can give you to them.
You can't. You don't. You have to have me to give me to them.
I'll lock the doors and offer you to them. So if you had come to me, I would have given you wise counsel, because I've counseled lots of people in the past. Marriages, relationships, career. I don't know if it worked out for them.
Are they still together?
Eh?
Are they still together? Or is it the kind of advice where you'd be like, "Oh, you know, in case it ruins your life"?
No, I mean, so that I will learn from their mistakes, right? So I tell them that, oh, this is what you should do and this is what you should not do. But if you had come to me, because of the kind of person that you were, I would have given you great advice. You would have loved it. I think you should drop your counselor and come to me.
No. I don't care what you think.
I won't charge you.
Both of you to assume money is the problem.
No, I'm doing it from the bottom of my heart. There's no money involved. I'm just passionate.
At the bottom of your heart is sand that is there. I don't care.
Salem, at the bottom of my heart, you and Jesse are there.
Okay, well, that sounds good.
So,
I feel a little good about hearing
when's
that.
going now? When will the first counseling session be?
So even if me, I agree, I would need to sell this to my wife, and she's just going to bust out laughing first of all.
She will agree. She will agree. She sees my face now. Like, this beautiful girl wants to counsel me.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
Can we have our first by 9 a.m. tomorrow, Monday morning?
No, Monday morning we'll be working now.
No, Monday morning when I set the tone, your week will be great.
Okay, we'll think about it.
Thank you very much. I've gotten my first customer, guys. So if you're looking to get married...
No, I didn't. I said I'll think about it.
Thank you very much. So I've gotten my first customer, guys. So
At best I'm a prospect, not a customer. I think you're...
Thank you very much. So I've gotten my first customer, guys. If you're looking to get married, if you're in a relationship and you need advice, come to me, Osasbaby, #1 advisor general of the world. It's a safe space. I will advise you. That's the reason I do this, just to speak to you. Okay? Salem, when did you make your first 1 million?
When, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago.
From content creation?
Yeah, it was like a single brand deal actually.
One?
Yeah, so other times, based on how much I was charging, it was, I had up to that amount, but it was from different. But the first time when I received it, Actually, it made me so happy that I took a screenshot of my account balance. You know, I was just like, wow, there's 1 million in my account. But now the economy is so bad that like it's not exciting anymore. And like, let me not ruin it for anybody in case you know you're about to make your first million. Still celebrate and everything.
Oh, of course you should celebrate.
Yeah.
When did you make your second million?
No, after the 1 million, I don't.
More
really
millions after. Immediately that 1 million entered, you opened doors for more millions.
Yeah, I think that's just how it always is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a time when, like, that 1 million was my salary when I worked in real estate. I think that was my 1 year. You know, my take home for 1 year was like 1 point something million, because every month I got 80 something K. You know, so there was a time when that was like my biggest goal. Then you hit it. And then you have to increase your biggest goal. Then you hit it and you're like, oh, I thought that was impossible, but you know, look at us. So yeah.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah. But I wish we can go back to. I wish I can go back to the time when, you know, if you had 1 million, you could travel to like.
Yeah, I wish that this money that we're raking now, we're raking it in 2019.
See, Osas.
Balling. Balling thing. Bolale, Osas baller. The ball.
Back when you could go to Dubai and come back for 400K.
The very first time they preached Dubai to me was Pexi. He said 400K. I wasn't even a student. I could not even afford it.
I know. Like, when was I broke?
I could not even afford
cheap?
it. So when I could not afford it, so I have 400K now. I said, are you okay? Sit down.
Like,
sit down.
You can't even go to.
I feel bad for people that have to work and make money but not see their money, because it's so crazy. 1 million now. If 1 million enters now, I look at it like, I don't want to seem ungrateful. I'm not an ungrateful person. Grateful to God for even giving me the opportunity to be able to be seeing that kind of money. But it gets to a point where you look at it, when people used to tweet that 1 million is doing like 100K.
Yeah.
And people counter them. I just know that it's because you've not had it.
Yeah.
Once you have it, you realize that it's actually doing like 100K. And I'm sorry for myself the most. I don't know what I should have done differently, but I'm sorry for myself the most.
I don't know. I mean, there's ways in which the economy has just applied itself to everybody that there's really nothing you could have done per se.
If there was anything I could have changed, it would have been delaying gratification. Yeah. So this is one thing you should not do, is listen to counsel of a lot of older people, because they are foolish. Yes, because you want to buy somebody's telling you that, oh, don't buy it now, buy it later, so that you will be able to shut up. Oh God, this is actually very personal for me, this particular one, because I've delayed gratification so much because I listen to counsel of older people. That's why I don't like them.
Why are older people collecting from you right now?
They're the reason we're here.
I feel you. Like, there's a sense in which, like, that's just not a thing anymore. Like, delayed gratification will just make you spend more money.
Nigeria has defied.
If you see something, you like, just buy it.
Yeah, Nigeria has defied every form of economy.
Yeah, it's hard to plan ahead, which is the ideal way to live, right? Like, you should be able to plan ahead and say, okay, I want to do this. These are my 3-month goals. These are my 6 months. These are my 5-year goals. But the way things are now, like, I was just complaining now earlier about how, like, the difference between April and now is ridiculous. You know, even for people who are like IJGBs coming in, themselves are just like,
pity you. Do you know you taught me how to set short-term goals?
Word?
Yeah.
That's not something I think I've ever talked about.
You taught me how to do it. So you know how you made a video one time saying, oh, it's very unrealistic for you to say that you want to do this for 1 year, like in 1 year, when you could easily break it down into short terms. So that particular video was what made me start cutting, because I always plan for the years. My very first post on Instagram was me planning my life for 5 years. It worked out. It did work out. But after that 5 years, I had not been able to get a grasp of it. Because I was still pretty young that time. Everything was smooth. I wanted to grow up really fast. Then I grew up and I realized that, things will not always go the same way. So I was at the point in my life where I was confused as to why it worked out before and it wasn't working out now. And then that video popped up and I was like, just actually set your shorter goals, shorter term goals.
Yeah.
So when I write my new resolution from 2022, I think that video came out. No, that video came out in 2022. I'd written my new resolution. I think it was mid-2022. I can't remember, but I knew that I'd not done anything in that new resolution that I'd written. So I went back and broke it down, and it was easier for me. So now instead of saying, "Oh, in the next 1 year, I want to lose 10 kg," I can say in the next 1 month, I want to lose 1 kg. It's more realistic that way, and that was because of you. I'm going to thank you for that, and that's the last time I'll thank you. This is first and last time I'll thank you. So if you ever need to hear thanks from me, play this video.
I think everybody can tell that I've been instrumental.
I didn't deny it though.
Yeah.
I didn't deny it. You create for creators, so
You should be
you are
but like this one now, it's not just related to. Okay, I'm stealing that. But like this thing you said now, it's not just about creation or creativity now. Like it has extended to other parts of your life.
And well, started from
and your
here.
development in general. Yeah.
Fair.
But in case you don't know the video she's talking about, what she's like I like to say that you know how people say your dreams should be so big that they scare you. I agree, but I feel like your goals should not scare you.
Yeah.
And you should make your goals very small so that they don't scare you.
But even if
otherwise you won't do anything.
If they don't know the video, I'm pretty sure you're going to bring it back. You're the king of.
Yeah, I've been
bring
repurposing my things.
I need to learn that thing.
Yeah, I don't know why people like. Sometimes people will say, "Oh, I've seen this before. Why did you post it again?" I'm like, because some people have not seen it. Duh.
I actually need to do that.
Yeah, like if there's any of your posts that have like that isn't based on a trend or like has an evergreen message, you should bring it back. Especially because you've grown a lot. Maybe the first time you posted it, you had 40k followers. And now 200,000 people are going to see it when you post it now. Like, why won't you post it again?
Be warned.
I do it all the time. And sometimes when I do it, it's just because I'm like, I woke up and I don't know what to post. So I just go and look for one old post and post.
Do you also know what you do all the time?
Huh?
Do you also know what you do all the time?
What do I do?
You take breaks.
It's not all the time now.
Almost all the time.
Why are you making it sound like I'm lazy? Like
No, I'm not saying you're lazy. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that you take like you're not the. We just know that you didn't grow up in Lagos, because Lagos everything we move with urgency, we move with speed.
Yeah, I don't have.
But you don't have any sense of urgency.
I have a sense of that's
you don't have
a good thing.
You don't have sense of urgency like Nigerians. No, you are like the Ghanaians. The Ghanaians do not have sense of urgency. They don't move with speed. Today now, I've done a lot of things. And I'm still going to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I know that you don't like
crazy.
stress.
I wouldn't do that.
Exactly. So you take breaks. I cannot afford to take. I can't afford to take a break. But if I try to take a break, I would feel like I would miss on a lot. I would miss out on a lot.
You have FOMO.
Yeah.
I don't have FOMO. I think that's different. Like if I don't want to do something, I'm just like, yeah, that would be nice, but I don't want to do it, and that's it.
I mean, that applies to other aspects of my life, but not my job.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have FOMO.
I don't like working, but I just like I have to.
I think at some point in your life, that's something you're going to have to sit with and interrogate. At this point in your life, I think it works. Like you have all the energy, you have the time, you have the space. You should do as many things as you possibly can. But when you get to a point where you don't have to and you cannot stop, I feel like you should even allow yourself to get to that point. Like you should interrogate it before you get to that point where you have everything you've been working so hard for and you cannot work hard. Like you cannot stop working hard. Working hard is now just habits.
I mean, I started out with outsourcing stuff too, Sha. Because I didn't like to outsource. I like to do everything by myself. So in one day I can try to meet like 10 deadlines that I'm not supposed to meet.
Yeah.
When I could have just delegated. But now I've started delegating. One, because I've become lazier. Two, I need to focus on being very beautiful. Okay? I didn't used to care before.
I feel like you're digressing, like you're losing the essence of what we're talking about.
No, I know. I'm telling you why I started delegating. Because I need to focus on being beautiful. I need to spend time on looking at myself in the mirror and being like, yeah, almost there. Skincare, hair care, IKEA.
That wasn't funny.
I'm laughing for so much.
It wasn't funny. I'm not laughing.
I can see you laughing inside. You're cheesing hard inside. Okay? Farouk is laughing.
Who's Farouk? Who do these people know who Farouk
Yeah.
is? Do you always call his name?
Yeah.
Like this on the show? No, I'm not the bad guy because I'm Farouk.
Yeah. Shame. You don't watch Hype Squad too?
Eh?
You don't watch Hype Squad videos?
What's that? Hype Squad. Why did you pronounce it like that?
What did I pronounce it like?
Like apricots. Of course I watch Hype Squad videos.
So you don't know Farouk?
I know Farouk.
No, you don't.
No, I was asking it in a very... I thought the audience did not know who Farouk
They
was.
do.
I was trying to come back at you.
You can't.
But it came back to bite me in the butt.
Yep. Do you think you ever get a tattoo?
That's too bad. I have a tattoo.
Oh yeah, you do.
How do you know?
I'm on your Finsta.
I don't know what a Finsta is.
He has a Finsta where it terrorizes us with love. How many tattoos
You have no proof.
Just one.
Yeah, just one. I want more, but
As a young Christian, well-grown, homegrown,
I'm too dark
for
like. So this was my first one. It was like just an experiment. I wanted to see like how does this.
I don't think that anybody is too dark for tattoos. There are inks that have different
I
shades.
don't like those.
They've
white.
just not found your ink yet. Not
like
white.
those white looking
They've
ones.
not found your ink yet.
Yeah. So I'm still looking out for like a very specific type of artist. You know, when I see it, I'll know. When I see the one that's supposed to be, and I might have to go to different parts of the world before I find them. But,
Who told you to get a tattoo?
huh?
Who told you to get a tattoo?
I always wanted one.
So we that were looking up to you now. What do you want us to do?
Who sent you to look up to?
We're looking up to you. You put yourself in the position where we have to look up to you. You put yourself on
I
the pedestal.
didn't put myself on any.
You put yourself in that position.
It's
If you didn't put yourself in that position,
It's you.
you put yourself in that position where we have to look up to you. And then you went to go and get a tattoo. So the rest of us now, what should we do? So we should go and get tattoos. Because the person that we're looking up to has gotten tattoos.
So everybody has a responsibility to determine what is wise.
So what if I'm following you blindly now?
Why will you be following me blindly?
Because sometimes I can be that impressionable.
That's your person. Why would you be following anybody blindly? You're not supposed to follow anybody blindly, not even your pastor.
Follow me blindly. Follow me blindly.
If you follow someone blindly, that's a cult now.
Yeah.
No, me, I'm not that. Like, I'm always making it clear that you cannot put me on the pedestal. Don't make me poster boy for anything. Me, I'm just a guy.
I want to put you in the
I'm just
pedestal
a
so that when
boy.
you disappoint me, I will say, oh my God,
I've
I'm
already
so
come down.
disappointed in you.
The problem with you being disappointed is I did not appoint you in the first place.
You did. I insist.
I not be your senior brother.
You are.
Do you get? I'm not the one.
You are older than me.
I'm not the one on the internet.
29.
saying,
You carry 5 years from my age.
I'm not the one on the
How old
internet
am
saying
I?
is this a safe? I did not create a safe space.
And you created a
Everybody.
community with you in the middle.
Yeah, I love
you.
my community. They're amazing. Are you a monk?
Yeah, as a community-based influencer, yes, because you created a community. Mistake created a community. Ife Dan created a community, and I said no, I can't be left out. So I created a community too.
Wow.
Yeah, I
You
just followed
created
the
a community
trend.
out of spite.
Out of spite. Like I didn't FOMO. I didn't want to be left out. So I used to create a community too. Because I'm like, that thing that people are enjoying inside your community, I must enjoy it too.
Hold
And
on.
I am.
Hold on. You're going to ask me.
I was.
Well, you said as a community-based investor, then you got distracted.
Oh,
Because
God.
your
I get
mind,
distracted
your
a
mind
lot.
won't be one place.
Oh! Sorry, guys.
How are you going to do podcasts if you cannot even focus on one subject for how many minutes?
Oh, you should see Hawa's episode.
I can't wait to see it. I feel like
No, we'll cut. What I want to say. As a community-based influencer, bye. Do you feel safe?
In this space?
Yeah.
No, not really.
You feel safe?
I'm the one.
You feel safe? Do you feel safe?
If I say no, what will happen?
There's only one right answer. Do you feel safe?
That goes against the entire
Salem,
concept of
do you
what
feel
the space is
safe?
supposed to be.
You feel safe. Say, I, SalemKinging, feel safe. I'm waiting.
I don't feel safe.
You feel safe. Edit it. Put voice on it. Remove the don't. I feel safe. Beep the don't.
I don't feel safe. I want to scream. I want to scream for help.
Do you enjoy community-based influencer?
What is a community-based
You.
influencer? No, I need you. I need more words.
You.
I can't answer the question now.
You can.
Random question for you. Why are people uncomfortable with the term influencer? Because sometimes I'll see some creators, I'll say, oh, don't call me an influencer.
I was uncomfortable with the term influencer.
Are you still uncomfortable?
Not anymore.
What changed?
The reason I was uncomfortable with them influencer was because I didn't like what they were turning the space into at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I didn't like the way agencies referred to us.
Mm-hmm. So
they put amplifiers and influencers in the same bucket.
Ah, that makes sense.
So it was like, I'm putting in all this work and you're no shade to anybody. But it's like I'm putting in all this work to build and then you're putting me with banger boys and you're like people that just one time.
Yeah, that just exist for cloud farming.
So I didn't like it at the point. But now I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the money.
The bag. Exactly.
The money. And I just honestly do not care. I refer to myself as an influencer and I see you amplifying and I call you an amplifier.
Yeah, so me, initially, I've never felt uncomfortable with it because I'm like, if you work with brands, you're an influencer.
You influence me now.
That's just the word.
That's the metric you should use.
Yeah, you may be uncomfortable.
I'm saying you.
What do you mean?
You should have used that metric.
To do it.
I influence Osas, so I'm an influencer. I'm serious now.
I don't think about it within that context.
You do.
I only think about it within the context of working with brands, which you get. And that's like the industry term for people who have a following and work with brands on influencer
if you're an opinion leader, I consider you an influencer.
Thought leader, that would be a thought leader.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not opinion leader.
Scholar.
What's opinion leader?
Thank you. If you're a thought leader, I consider you an influencer.
So if this was an event now and you're the host and you're supposed to, you say, we welcome opinion leader Salem King.
Opinion leaders, yeah, sounds very street, like you're coming to fight. So I liked it.
Exactly. Sounds like some Labour Party. No, not Labour Party. Sounds like some NLC.
Yeah.
Union type thing.
Exactly that. SUG. Yeah.
But that's not what I want to be associated with.
Why?
Why should I want to be associated with that?
If you're a thought leader, like you said, I consider you an influencer and you're a thought leader. I feel like I spent this whole episode buttering you up.
No, I don't.
Don't you feel buttered up?
No, I do not feel buttered up. I think you just said facts that normally when we're not on camera you wouldn't tell me.
I will tell you, Joe.
You wouldn't tell me.
I'll tell you.
Because we're here and you want to pander, you want people to think.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, oh gosh. You want people to think you're a good person and that you're grateful and everything.
Oh my God, I'm so grateful to have you here. I cannot imagine. Yeah, I'm actually right about this one. I can't imagine doing my safe space without you in it. But I'm actually grateful to have you. I'm saying it on camera now. So if you ever need to hear me say good things, watch the video.
I don't need to hear you say good things.
I want you to hear me say good things.
I don't need to hear you say good things.
I need you to hear me say good things.
No, there's love at home and in other places. I don't need this one from you. So your question about community-based influencing.
Ask the question yourself and answer it.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean by community-based influencing, but I love that.
Do you not consider yourself a community-based influencer?
What is that?
A community-based creator.
And what is that? Now tell me what it is first. Like, what do you mean?
It's very niched. You're creating for a specific type of people, like-minded, people that, you can influence.
Yeah, and later you say you feel bad when I say it's not for people like you. But let's go on.
But I mean, your community now.
Yeah, but that was a coincidence. It happened by chance.
Kick me out.
It's not like you belong there.
Oh yeah, where do I belong?
I know for you.
I belong in your community. The only thing is that you always fix the hangout on days that I'm not around.
You
Sundays.
fix the hangout on the day that I'm not around because I wanted to come.
So
you did aura for aura.
Bar for bar. Let's go.
Rubbish. Anyway, I do enjoy community like just making stuff and knowing that I'm making it for a very specific group of people, that I'm not for everyone. Lately, I don't care very much as before about like growing my number of followers. I'm more particular about deepening the relationship with the people that
You cared before. Wasn't it you that said that I can't control the numbers here, but I can control this, so I focus on this. So when did you care?
When I was smaller, I really wanted to hit 100K. I think that's one.
Oh, me too.
But after
as I hit it, I was done.
I was just like, everything is just, I've not even, all the times I hit I didn't even post to say, oh, thank you for 150K. I literally don't care. Maybe when I hit 200K, I'll be like, hey, thank you everybody. Then we'll move on again to another milestone. So I just love, making stuff for my community, finding new ways for us to connect, through events, through different ways. It's nice.
If you're not a content creator, would you still be in your 9 to 5? And would you be miserable?
Yes. I don't know that I would still be in my 9 to 5, but if I was in any form of structured environment, I would be miserable, that's for sure.
So you're rebellious?
I'm not rebellious, I'm lazy. So I like to...
Where have you been?
I don't like as they try to establish things in common.
We have too much in common, to be honest.
I don't like it.
We have too much in common.
I don't like,
you can't
it's
change
saying
it.
a lot about me and the ways I need to work on myself.
What do we call music heads?
Huh?
What do we call them? What's the general term for them?
Music heads now.
Music heads.
Yeah.
Good. You're in love with... Is it because you're a music head that you married a musician?
I didn't go seeking a musician. But the fact that she was singing made it so much easier. Oh shoot. I'm not now realizing, but it just hit me afresh that the first day Jessie and I talked, she sent me a demo of her song. And at the time we were still just friends, there was no feeling, but the fact that she played me that demo and I liked it, I think that may have contributed to something. Because I don't know how to pretend that I like something when I don't like it, right? I hope they don't watch this, but I have some friends, people that I know that make music, and I've not shared it, and the reason is because I don't like it. Sometimes I'll even be clear and be like, I only share what I like. I don't like it. If I liked it, I would share it. I genuinely liked her music. I played it on repeat by myself, not based on, oh, I like this babe, let me. Just even if I didn't know her, I would still have liked it. And I loved that so much, because imagine being married to somebody that I now have to support her, even though really make. Hi! I don't think the relationship would have worked. Yeah, I just shouted in for it. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
So she played me her demo. I love her music. Even now, a lot of her unreleased stuff, she'll still run it by me. And she's so good. She's such a good writer. She's a screenwriter, that.
My sisters are big fans of their movies.
Me too. So she does the screenwriting is the main thing, but she also writes songs. And sometimes she will write a song for her movie, which is just mind-blowing, because most times when people make movies, they have to get someone else to do the score. But imagine you're the one that wrote the script and you're the one also writing the song. It means it just really enters, because and she's now good.
Are you posting this guy?
She can write.
Since we're talking, he didn't nearly jump out of his chair. The moment I mentioned his wife, his eyes popped up. This kind of love.
I'm not even smiling.
Never see your type.
I'm just saying, I'm just describing the reality of, what she is. In that Zikoko interview, I talked about how she writes. That's what I was referring to, how she writes movies, how she writes films, how she writes music also. She's really good at all those things. Objectively, I'm not even saying it because she's my wife.
I mean, you can say it because she's your wife. It's your bias.
Yes, but I'm saying even bias aside, she's objectively good.
Marriage has changed you.
From what to what? This is how I always have been now. What did marriage change me to?
You're now giddier.
Are you saying that I was a sad little fellow? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you're adding more colors to your videos.
But I'm wearing black.
your post. Like there's orange on you.
Is this orange? This is not orange now. This is mustard. You need to learn your colors.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not using it for anything. After purple, I'm good. But yeah, you're giddy now.
Yeah. What does that? I think maybe that came with like me just growing up now. How do you know it's marriage?
How do you know it's not marriage?
I've only been married for a short time. I've been giddy for a long time.
No, I don't think so. No. No. Everybody can attest to the fact that Salem was not this giddy before he got married. We can all see it.
Whatever.
When Salem sent me his wedding invitation, I first of all screamed around the house. First of all, if you didn't send to me, I for enjoy you. Yeah. I first of all screamed around and I say, hey, how old are you? Are you not a child? Please, oh, are you joking? I say he's not joking. I say you are serious. He say yes. I say, okay, he's serious. Does anybody know? He say yes. See me. I say, see me.
He calls me to.
He said, "I'm getting married." True. He say yes. It was very strange to me.
Yeah.
Because
why?
I consider all of us in our age group. I'm not your age group. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm younger
we're
than
in
you.
the same age bracket.
Baba.
We're in the same age bracket. We're in the same generation.
Baba, respect yourself. Respect yourself. You're a married man. So I say, the people in my age group and his age group, we're still children now. That how come? He said, yeah, he has found he wants to settle. Hi. Also, so, as it pleases the Lord. Hey! Meaning that your marriage might not please the Lord. You that are watching this. So you need to retrospect. You need to introspect. Does my marriage please the Lord? Because
This is funny. I wanted to, like, if I had my way, I wanted to get married at 25. That's how early I wanted to. But I got married at 28.
Ideally, from movies that I grew up watching. That was the standard, right? There's just something about Nigeria, the air in Nigeria, and also the fact that some of us feel like we have to be established before we get married. There are people that they can get married and so far sha.
Yeah,
Because
there's levels to it.
Yeah, there's levels to suffering. So, I'm glad that you found the bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh, what else? The rib.
It's just two.
Bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
No, that can be all. You're a writer now. Come on, be creative now.
No, it's not. It's not creativity. It's gotten from somewhere. Like it's gotten from scripture.
And you're supposed to add your own.
Why are you adding on to scripture? Scripture is complete.
I'm not so sure it's scripture.
It's a verse in the Bible that says flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. That's where it stops.
Oh yeah, you found the bone of your bone and the flesh of your flesh. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well, I see Osas.
Congratulations. I cannot ask you the question I ask everybody because you're married.
What's the question is that?
Favorite heartbreak song? You can't have.
I have now. I even have heartbreak playlists. I even have I listen to all kinds of music.
What's your favorite heartbreak song?
Sober by Joy Oladokun.
Nigerian?
She's Nigerian, but she's not based in Nigeria at all. But like her roots are Nigerian.
Your favorite celebration song?
Damn, It Feels Good to Be Me by Andy Grammer.
I see this guy. Anyway,
What do you expect me to say?
No, I don't say anything. It's on your page that we used to find.
Sorry now.
No, it's on your page you actually used to find underground artists. So it's good, right?
Okay.
It's good that you give visibility to these people.
This is why I don't connect the aux when I'm in the car with other people. I'm just like, you should just play.
Drive your car, we'll drive behind you. Don't worry. But I mean, shout out to Joy.
Yeah. Listen to it. You will cry. Yeah.
If I don't cry, you're in trouble.
You will think about your life. Like you if you are not heartbroken right now, you wish you were.
Go not let me be heartbroken again. Go not let me see heartbreak again. No. Next one might kill me. No need. Thank you.
There's a line in the song where she says, "I guess that good feeling's gone. I should have known that you were wrong for me." She says, "Now that I'm sober and my temperature's a little colder, I see clearly now that I fell for you because I was young, dumb, and broken."
Catch yourself.
Farouk will like the song.
Yeah,
I should say, I lied earlier. I don't know Farouk. I have watched
know you
Hype
like.
Squad videos, but like I haven't seen the one that.
No, he never shows in front of camera. We mention him
Oh, I've never watched anyone where you guys mentioned him.
in almost everything.
And it's not almost everything.
I'm going to listen to Sober because of you, and I'm going to beseech you therefore to listen to Sober. Listen to Sober by Joy.
Why is everything?
What's your
sound
favorite
like
Jessie song?
Special to you?
Should I write it for you?
No, she had not met me that time, which is annoying to me because like, who are you writing that about, and why? She had not met me. At
It
the
was
time.
you. The same way I said that when you started out, you did not know you were doing it for me, but you did it for me. It's probably the same way she wrote that song, not knowing that she did it for you, but she did it for you.
Okay, that works. That
Yeah.
works. There is a song she wrote about me, Shab. It's not released yet, but I've heard it and it's amazing.
The way you sent
Special-
us your wedding invitation, will you send it to us first?
It's her intellectual property, so I'm not sure I have the right to do that.
True.
But we'll see. But Special to You, she hates the song, which is very funny. Because she did it like many years ago, so she feels like it's not her best work, yada yada yada. But the song is so amazing. The first line says, "Why does my heart beat double time every time you smile?" And it's just like,
As in,
yeah, you know how you're nervous because you like somebody, that kind of thing.
man, that means
On
I
one
like a
hand,
lot
I
of
like the
people.
song, but again, she wrote it when she had not met me, so I'm just like,
If it's by Bing Lim, that means I like a lot of people though.
I mean, you're not a good example for regular human emotions.
Why?
You're unstable now.
Is that not the reason why I'm a good example?
The thing people use as example is the thing that is most constant. Do you
Me.
get? No, now. I thought you were self-aware.
You have a vendetta against me.
No, I believe that our friendship is built on mutual honesty.
A mutual craze.
Huh?
Mutual insanity.
No, mutual means two people have it.
And you are insane too, huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
No,
Eh?
I'm fine.
Because of black and white video that
I'm
you're doing.
Like one of us is wearing.
People is insane though.
Why did you say because of black and white video?
He's insane though. This
You have
guy.
the proof. Nobody's going to believe you.
And nobody will believe you either.
The proof of your madness is all over the internet.
I don't think so.
I think so. People can tell. But me, like, people think I'm normal.
You think he's normal. You have a choice to not think that he's normal. Okay? Have I kept you for too long? What's the time?
You know I came late and you did not start on time. Don't edit this part out, oh. I came early and you did not start.
You came early,
Is
Ke.
this how you used to keep your guests?
You came early where?
I came early now.
Which time I give you?
2 p.m.
Which time you come?
2:06 p.m.
2:12.
You checked. It's not my fault. It's Lagos traffic.
Oh.
But like before, I even sent you my trip progress on Google Maps so that you can see. You know how people say you see me now? I didn't even do you see me now. You could see me literally in the app. And when I sent it to you, what did you say? Bougie.
Yeah, because what was that?
I was showing you that this, like, so that you can see where I am per time.
Just say that I'm 10 minutes away. Which one is that I should be tracking you?
I don't know. Because so you know that I'm not lying. Like when I say
I don't consider you a liar.
How do I know that? You think very a
You're
lot
not a
of
Lagos man,
negative
so you're
things
good.
about me that. But I'm normal.
Even worse, you're an Abuja man.
Abuja,
So you might be worse than a liar. We've not just found a name for it yet. Also a thief, because she stole Jess's heart, so
No, I didn't steal it. Like she handed it to me
I think you
on
stole
a
it.
platter.
I mean, I was at your wedding. I could tell that you stole it.
You didn't see how excited she was. Did you see how she was shining teeth everywhere?
That's how I know that you stole it.
What do you mean?
You stole her
If they
heart.
steal from someone, they'll be crying and they'll be complaining. They will not be excited.
Oh no,
She was excited.
not in this.
Me too, I was
context.
excited. Like, you know, I was telling people I can't dance, I don't know how to dance, I don't know. Bruh.
I have videos. Sometimes I go back to watch them and I'm like,
The music just came on and I don't see those dance moves. That was the first and last day they've ever come out.
what of your 1 year anniversary? You dance again.
We're not doing party now.
Why?
Because we'll travel and leave with people.
You travel and leave us. I'll do my own back.
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know. I'll just do my own back.
Oh, you're going to marry before? I don't understand. What are you going to do back?
This.
You have to get married, then you have to now have an anniversary after 1 year. By then, me, I don't really want to.
Ah!
So it won't, like, the purpose of you doing
You go
all
born
of that.
2. I can't wait to see the mini yous running around the house.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope they somehow pick a character of mine.
I'm not going to let them watch your videos.
No, you don't just let them.
You'll be blocked.
And we indoctrinate them when they are young. From small like this.
Not you threatening my non-existent offspring.
Oh, everybody knows. All my friends know that I'm the auntie you bring your child to. So bring them to me.
No, you have that too.
And I'm going to have more.
Exactly. That's why you cannot be the child. I don't want them to come and say Auntie Osas has 30 me too I want.
Which Auntie Osas? No. Big mommy. Which one's Auntie Osas?
I feel like Farouk is going to press my neck for this my stupid laugh.
Big mommy. No auntie anyway. Big mommy. So bring your children to me.
Because you wear boo-boo.
I know. I'm not going to wear boo. Okay, well, just to me define boo-boos, yeah. Well, I mean, I had so much fun on this set.
I wish I could say the same.
You had fun too.
I didn't.
You had fun.
I know this blanket said hits they catch me.
You had sit down there. Sit down. Don't let people see your shoe that I want to steal. I'm still going to sit down with. I don't know what that is. I'm going to take it. I'm going to tell everybody that I took it.
You give me blankets where hits they catch me.
What size you wear?
Is this a safe space? You can't cover me blankets.
I won't make kids catch you. Make you feel. You know when you put you inside room when you want to confess.
Hot seats.
You say confess. Confess. They will not use heat to make you confess. That's what I wanted from you. Did you have fun?
I already said.
Did you have fun?
No.
SalemKinging. Did you have fun?
No, this was just like a day at
Salem,
work.
did you have?
This was just like a day at work now.
Salem, was this a safe space for you?
Yes,
it was.
No. I checked. I saw that you have like 11,000 subscribers. So I'm like, oh, this would be great for my career.
Yes, it was a safe space for him.
So I saw that you've had Shank, you've had Simi, you've had AO. All those people's their career is bigger than my own. I'm like, okay.
But you were supposed to come before them. You were in Abuja.
No, you put me behind.
I didn't put you behind. I texted you even before I started rolling.
Thank God, because if you had texted me when I didn't see that you've had all this stuff, I would just say, this is Osas, this podcast is even going to take off. Make she not use me learn work.
Actually, that would have been great, using it to learn work.
No, I don't want to do that.
I'm just running with my friends.
Am I your friend?
Will you get a matching tattoo with me?
No.
I don't want my friends to get matching tattoos with me.
What would they do?
They write my name, Osas.
Why would they write your name?
All of us will have my name on our bodies.
Why can't we write somebody else's name? Maybe Jesus.
No, now.
If you're getting matching tattoos with somebody, you get something sentimental. You don't
like
get...
Osas. Because I mean a lot to you guys.
I better round up this episode more.
Don't tell me a lot to you guys.
I can only speak for myself.
So you don't consider me a lot?
I consider you a lot. You're a handful. But that's different from meaning a lot to me.
I mean a lot to you.
Yes, because you're a lot. You're a lot to do. You know when somebody say I'm going through a lot, it's Osas they are referring to.
Well, that's a good thing.
Do you get? Like now after this episode I need to go and lie down.
No.
Do you get? Because you know how I'm introverted, so when I spend time with people, like my energy has depleted. This is like I just went to a wedding.
And that's too much now. That's too much. You can't say that. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and
Be
subscribe.
passionate about it.
Like, share, and subscribe. This is the best podcast on YouTube, and I'm saying this at gunpoint.
Who put you at gunpoint, Baba? He's saying this because he genuinely means it. Like, share, and subscribe. I feel like I'm not going to cut a lot of this out of this episode. Slim, do you know how to dance? Yes.
Yeah,
stand up.
Dance.
Why did you jump up like that?
You should stand up now.
The way you're enthusiastic to dance, I don't like it too. Bye, guys. I'll see you in
What of the dance? We're not doing the dance.
I'll see you in my next.
I thought we'll do the dance now.
We will.
When will we do it?
We will. I'll see you in my next episode. Okay? Bye. Say, wait. They don't love you like I love you.
See you.